Hey guys, Stoic here. All right, so we got episode 3. Whoa, episode 3 today. And we are going to build a chicken coop. I have a chicken coop. I'll link up at the top, but this chicken coop that I'm linking up at the top right there, that is to essentially have cooked chicken, eggs, and feathers. The one we're going to build today will also give us raw chicken. So if you're interested in that, check it out. I'm not proud of myself, folks, but I did do some kidnapping. Um, this village over here, as you know, we have 3 villages around us. If you've watched the previous episode, this village over here, I went to go visit it the other day, and it's already—I don't know if it got raided or what, but it's already empty. I couldn't find a villager in it, so we'll have to do some restocking. This one had plenty of villagers. We have a village over here on the other side of the water. They're both doing okay. This one had quite a few, so I went ahead and kidnapped a couple of villagers from it. And the reason for that is you'll see this little pad here. We're going to end up installing a villager breeder right here. So we're going to go ahead and build this. It's going to supply us with cooked chicken, raw chicken, feathers, and eggs. You'll be able to select if you want the eggs or not. And then you'll select with this chicken coop, then you select if you want raw chicken or cooked chicken. And it'll divert the eggs towards the production of one of those two. Why do I want raw chicken? Again, for our trading hall, I'm going to have a butcher in there. One of the first trades a butcher has is it'll give you an emerald for raw chicken. And we need lots of emeralds to get books, enchanted books down the road with our librarians. So it's going to be one of our supplies for getting, basically it's going to be a way that we end up getting raw raw chicken, so that we can get emeralds, okay, without having to mine for them. There'll be a lot of other ways that we'll do that with different farms, and various farms we'll create. We'll use the items from them to trade with villagers to get more emeralds. But this is going to be one of the first ones that we'll have. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to put this, I'm going to try and put this chicken coop right here. We'll see how it fits in with my villager breeder here. If I have to, I'll terraform out further and move the villager breeder out. But let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we'll start our chicken coop there. All right, it'll fill back. So 11. So dead center, we want to start off with chests. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dead center of 11. So we'll put a chest there, and then we'll put a chest there. Over here, we'll put a chest here. All right, I'm gonna have to, I've only ever built this version once, so I will have to remember a lot of it. Okay, we'll go ahead and put the hopper in there. All right, well, it's already getting dark. Let's go get some sleep, and then we'll get started in the morning. Okay, so like I said, I've only ever done this this particular build once, so it's gonna be a little bit of remembering. We'll go ahead and fill this in. Help me picture it. 3, yeah. Let's see here. I need to grab some stairs. These stairs will sit like this. I'll probably have to take a couple of these back out. Alright, so that's 1, 2, and then right above that is where we're gonna have, so this will be our raw chicken side, this will be our cooked chicken side. So first thing we need is to get raw chicken to them. So right now, let's see here. All right. Okay. And what we're going to do is we'll go up and I hope I have this the right height. Point into there. I brought some of my dirt faster, but that's okay. Alright, so this is where we're gonna lay our eggs into. And I may have that too high. I think I've got that one too high. I do have that one too high. See, I told you guys, only ever built this once. I did test this out, but outside of that, alright. Because we actually want our holding tank to be at 4 high. That means this needs to sit 3 high. 2, 3. Alright, that's better. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to place hopper in here. And on here, actually, we're going to put a hopper cart. I have tested this, and for some reason on our cooked one, if you use a regular hopper here, at least in Java, you'll lose more chicken when you're cooking it. Whereas if you just use a hopper cart, you don't. So that's why we're using the hopper cart. All right. And we'll go ahead and lock that in. All right. And we'll come up here. Did I grab the dispensers? I did. All right, so we'll throw one dispenser here. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Okay. I get my slabs. Did not grab my slabs, so let's get our slabs. All right, so we need a slab on the bottom half of that dispenser, bottom half of that dispenser. All right, let's go ahead and fill this in. Okay, the next thing we need to do, build this up. And then this up. Okay, we're gonna put a block on top of there, a block on top of there, another block on top of there. Hopefully we got that right. And actually, 2 of these are wrong. So I also want to make sure, stick with my decoration theme that I have here. So put a block there. I use spruce. I'm going to use spruce above this first set of stairs. See how that looks. Should be able to use a regular block here. Here. There. Oh, you know what I just realized? I don't think I can use that here. Collapse via lava. All right, let's some fun with this then. So we'll put the stone here, just here. We're gonna have glass above that. Let's try that. See what that looks like. See if I can first come down here and walk a little bit. All right. Let me grab our glass. Okay. Yeah, looks good. Then what we're gonna do is you're actually gonna, whoops, not do that. Am I having the wrong place? All right, guys. Just wasted some glass. All right, so let's put... Gotta get it right. Let's see here. Let's see if we can do this. Perfect. I get the flat side of that up. I gotta do the same thing over here somehow. So let's take this out, and this out, and take that. Alright. Alright. I can put all this back now. Now, we're going to put our glass in, and we're going to put it in the right place this time. Right there. Okay? And then above that, we'll have to put our stone. Okay? Alright. Nope, nope. We don't have to put stone there. I put the wood like I wanted to before. Alright, so that is ready for some lava. Alright. Next step. That there. Now, our chickens. Go ahead and come back here and do some of this work here. So the way we're going to do this, I've got this set up right, which it looks like I do. It looks like I do, but did I not bring enough hoppers to the party? I may not have. Alright, so we're going to go into that one. I did not bring enough hoppers to the party. Interesting. I don't have this set up right either. Well, that was set up right. What am I doing? It's the other one. Okay. I'm trying to remember the order some of this goes in. So, I don't think I put this here. There's my hoppers. Okay. So the way this should work is we're going to put a chest up here that we're going to go into, and then we're going to lock out hoppers depending on which way we want to go with... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Even on the corner, I guess, huh? Shows you how long it's been since I've played Vanilla Survival. Alright. I guess we won't be building this out of that. So I'm going to put a chest up here, which means I got to go up at least to here. Yep. And then I can put... I don't really care even about opening the chest, I just need to put it up here. Whoops. Okay. And then come over here. Is that right? That'll go into the chest if I turn off eggs. And then what'll happen is I've got my chest in the wrong place, or I could just do this. There we go. Okay, so if I go into that chest, depending on which one of these is locked out, it'll go to the other. Alright. I think we've got it. By Jove, I think we have it. We'll find out. Alright, so I've got to get this all filled in so that we can actually put some chickens in here. Still seems kind of high, but we'll find out. Alright. Don't need to open that chest. We can put our chickens in here, but that's supposed to be class. Still think that's too high. 3, 4, 5. Alright, let me think about this for a second. Alright, so I think I do have it right. So let's go ahead and come back up here. So what we'll do is we'll put a piece of glass here, and a piece of stone there. Okay, well, that's where all chickens go. Alright. And then what we'll do is, so this one right here is going into our hopper, but one of the things I can do is, so on the back side here, if we took a look at it, alright, so the one the chickens are sitting on is above this, okay? But that's the one that's feeding this chest, and we want it to always be able to feed the chest, so we don't want to lock it out. So if I come around here, 1, 2, 3 high. Alright, so if I come around here, I probably don't have any, do I? No. What we're going to do, 1, 2, 3 high, is we'll throw a lever right here, okay? Okay, so you guys probably saw it, but I did have levers. Just didn't see them in my inventory there. So we're gonna slap one there. Now, what I'll do is I'll grab an item frame, and I'm gonna throw that there, and an egg, and throw it there. Oh, whoa. Let's see here. Guess there. All right. I don't know what that was all about. I must not have been pointing at the item frame. Basically, if that lever's pointing up like it is now, eggs, all the eggs will come down into this chest. The minute I flip it down, it'll lock out that hopper, and they'll go out to that back chest, which will then force them one way or the other once we put in our other switch. All right. All right. I am going to go ahead and put my chickens in, actually. Get my chickens started. I'm going to see how many I can get going here. Only because it takes them a while to start laying eggs. It takes them a few minutes. Plus, if they hatch out as chicks, then take them a while to grow up. So we'll get them all in here. I'm gonna hatch basically every egg I've got here, and I'll be right back. All right, so we've got some chickens going in there. I don't have it full to capacity. Eventually what I'll end up doing is grabbing some seeds. I've got some seeds, and I'll keep breeding them till they fill. Eventually, I want to say it's like 24 or 25 chickens is all I can fit in one block. They'll just start dying. Once that starts happening, I've got basically the max amount of chickens I can get in there, and that's what I'll run with, and I won't have to touch it again. Alright, so let's get some of the rest of this finished up. Alright, so what I'm going to do here... Anybody else find these wandering traders to be crazy annoying sometimes? This guy's got some pretty good trades on him, but I'm not really ready for it. They just always seem to have to be right there in your face and in your way. They don't have any idea what personal space is. Man. At least it takes a shower, I guess. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is get these working. That's the easiest thing to start with. So I am going to, I don't want to hit these llamas because they'll start spitting at me. I'm going to start filling some of this in. Let's see here. And I'm going to create kind of a floor, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we got our floor down. First thing, like I said, we want to do is get these working. So we're going to come off of here with 3 blocks behind these. Oh. Okay, and we're gonna grab comparators, repeaters. Okay, and right here we're gonna put our comparator. What in the world would be in there already? Oh, must have dropped that in there earlier. Alright. I thought chickens were throwing eggs over here. Alright. Peter. Ah. Predator. Repeater. There we go. And then grab some redstone dust and throw it on there. And then if you can aim at the redstone dust edge, back up a little bit. There. Okay. And then what you want is another bit of redstone right here. Now in this particular one, I actually need to put a brick in here as well. Okay. The brick is basically going to suffocate the chickens once they turn into adults, just like the lava cooks them once they turn into adults. You're not really, that's not really part of this redstone, it's just I needed to put one in there. Alright, and then what we need to do is take our redstone dust, put it down there, and then throw down some more bricks. And there we go. Alright. So, let's see here. I don't think I have any eggs yet. Oh, I didn't realize it'd gotten dark. Keep an eye out. No, they haven't started laying yet. Plus I think most of them are all chicks, so we're gonna have to wait for them 20 minutes just for them to, full day cycle just for them to grow up. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the same thing here. Come around, get up here without falling in the lava, and grab a comparator, looking down, shift, click, redstone dust on the back of it, comparator, oh, don't fall in that lava, there, come around, I'd cover that lava, but I kind of need to be able to step over here still, alright. Oops, I don't have my comparator facing the right way. I'm gonna fall in this lava, I just know it. Yay, didn't fall in yet. I guess it yet being the operative word. Let's see if I can scooch down. There we go. Alright, so that should be all set up to go. Now, what we gotta do. So right now these are set up so that as soon as an egg gets in either one of these, okay, it'll set off this comparator, which will run a signal around, and this will start a repeating signal. And every time this lights up, it'll set off our dispenser to kick out a egg and try and hatch it into one of our 2 chambers. Now, the next thing we need to do is get a switch going back here. So I'm going to fill in some of these walls for now so that I can do that. Because I kind of got to figure out where my switch is going to be and everything. And I'm going to go sleep so I don't have to worry about these guys popping out on me. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I got the first 2 levels of our wall up here just so I can get going on this switch. I went ahead and put a block here. Okay. Here is the hard part. So what we're going to have to do is go around the front and knock some of these blocks out to get to these. I remember having to do this first time I built this too. So we'll knock this one out for now. I think we gotta knock this one all the way back. Okay, we'll fill all that back in later. Alright, so on that block that I set there, grab a redstone torch. See if you can reach that there. Okay. And then we'll come back around. That is currently locking out this hopper. Okay. And now we want to lock out this hopper. What we're going to do is throw a switch back here real quick. We'll go ahead and put it up high. Let's grab my lever. Okay guys, I know I had levers. By the way, I always have a hard time finding levers in my inventory. Alright. So right now, that lever is not putting out a redstone signal. What we're going to do is throw a block down there. There's some redstone dust there. What you want to do is we'll go ahead and see. I got to figure this circuit out. Actually, I don't think I... So we're going to run it down there, but we're going to have to cut it off from this signal. Okay, so what we're going to do is put a block here. And that's not what I wanted to do. How am I doing this? Been a while. I think I know what I did. I think I got to put my switch lower. All right, let's try putting it here because I don't think I had it on center. And then we'll run a repeater into here. And now we'll put our block up here. And that'll cut that redstone signal off from this one. If I come in here and I flip this switch, you see my torch, see how it's off? If I put it back, it'll be on. Okay. Now we got to get a signal to this one that's alternate. So yeah. The way we're going to do that is I'm actually going to knock this out. And we're going to put a torch down in there. Okay. And then I'm going to put a block on top of that. And well, we'll see if we can get it. I may have to knock out some more blocks, but we'll come around here. I might be able to reach that. Let's see. Hey, look at there. All right, so now that torch by default in the default position with no power to it. I go like this and like that. Should be in the off position. If I come back here and flip the switch, everything's working right, and it's not. I'm not powering the right. What am I doing? All right, so what we got to do is we've got to actually power this block. That's the one that has our torch poking out into this one. We got to turn that torch off. We're going to knock these two blocks out, put another piece of redstone in there, and then put our... There we go. Now that should be alternated. Okay, so on, off. Got a little brain tooth there. All right, off, on. All right, so now, I don't know which way we have it facing, and we'll go ahead and throw a sign up here so we can remember. So in this position, we're making raw chicken, okay? Because this is off, not locking this out, sending chicken over to here, or sending eggs over to here. If I flip it, it'll turn that one off, turn this one on, and send eggs over to our cooker. But right now we're making raw chicken, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a sign that I will forget. And all I got to do is type one of them, okay? So let's see here, raw chicken. Okay, if I flip it down, I know I'm not making raw chicken. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna fill. Let's see here. Fill a lot of this in, and then I will come back. All right, guys. So here's the finished product. I went ahead and actually took out a row that I had here, so we can make a stair step all the way down with this. I kind of like it. I also put slabs up top here to keep that from being spawnable. So none of the roof line or any of this is spawnable now. But if you'll notice, I've switched it back and forth on the switch in the back. Remember, it tells us which way we want to go, cooked or raw. We've already gotten some raw chicken because I had it switched over there for a while, and I just recently switched it over to cooked, so I don't have any cooked chicken to throw up here yet. But they're laying their eggs. I've actually reopened it to go down here because I used all the eggs to create more chickens up there. But as you can see, when I had it switched to this position, it threw some chickens in there because I had it switched to raw on chicken on the back, and then when I switched it to cooked, I started sending them over here. And so once this guy turns into an adult, he'll cook, and we'll get cooked chicken and feathers down there. And once this guy turns into adult, he'll smother in that block above him and turn into raw chicken and feathers down there. So I'm going to go ahead and collect some more eggs because I want to make sure I cap out what I can have in that block. And then I'll probably start making me some cooked chicken just so I'll have some more food. And then once I get a good supply of food, I'll probably just leave it on raw chicken most of the time so that once I get my villager trading hall going, get my butcher in there, I can start getting my first emeralds from him and leveling him up as well. So, yeah, that is the whole shebang. Alright guys, so I think that's it for this episode. One thing I also did want to show you is, I don't know if you remember from previous episodes, but I did catch a zombie villager. Well, I've caught another one, and I'm starting to not know what... I'm starting to get to the point where I don't know what to do with these guys. I was keeping them as an insurance policy in case something did happen to our villages. But now I have 2 villagers here. I guess I need to make sure I get them in our villager breeder, which hopefully we'll do next time. If I do, I'm not really sure what to do with them. So I'd like to hear your guys' ideas. I thought about maybe doing a dungeon and putting them in there. I've thought about curing them just for sentimental sake because they've been with me pretty much from the beginning. At least one has. And, you know, I don't know, giving them a special place amongst this base somehow, but I'm not really sure what to do there. I could use some creative ideas of how to incorporate these guys into this base, cured or not cured. Please put them down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys have. Otherwise, that's it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. Most of all, we'd love to have you as a subscriber. It's the biggest way you can support us right now. So please subscribe if you feel like you enjoy the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.